Hi guys, welcome back to Earth to Rosita. So today I felt inspired to try to make a very short video on Age of Pisces and why I believe that we're in it, and why there's so much misconception, why people still think that we're actually in Age of Aquarius when we're not. So to understand these things, you'd have to understand the nature of Pisces. What is Pisces? What does she embody? She embodies a lot of things. So Pisces is a feminine water sign whose ruling planets are Neptune and minor in Jupiter. I'm pretty sure it's in Jupiter as well. Or it's Sagittarius that is Neptune. I always get those two confused, and I have not checked. So yeah, I'll be honest, but her main ruling planet is Neptune. And I have my Pisces in my rising in Pisces, so I absorb that energy, and I know it very well because it's in such an important placement in my astrology. Okay, so feminine water sign, planet Neptune. Now, Neptune in Greek mythology, it all relates to the god of the sea, right? The god of the ocean, essentially. So how does that translate to human terms? Obviously, it translates to depth. It translates to vastness, expansion, because the ocean, it's most of our planet, right? So the way that translates to the human consciousness is that Piscean energy people are very deep, but it's a feminine sign. So that's where it gets a little bit tricky. It's not deep in the sense that like in human consciousness, it's not deep in the sense that it's just so beautiful and divine, because there's a dark aspect to the feminine. The dark feminine is freaking scary, y'all. And what is the symbol of Pisces? It's the fish. It's the fish swimming in two different directions. So in a way, it does kind of have like a yin and yang aspect to it, but a yin and yang aspect to the feminine, because there's a dark feminine and a divine feminine, and they're always trying to balance each other out. So what, the way that I feel and I know in my gut and in my heart and in my psychic abilities is that the reason why people confuse Age of Pisces with Age of Aquarius is because of that's where their consciousness is at, but also because Pisces has deceived us into believing that we're in that. And I know that people think correlate group. I mean, people often think, it's Scorpio who is the ultimate deceiver and stuff. But it's all feminine energy that can deceive very well. It's just they have different ways of doing it. And Pisces is the most sneaky because we never suspect Pisces could be so manipulative and so deceitful and so easy to trick us and put us in. And the thing is that Pisces energy, because it's so centered around dreams and tapping into your dreams and making them a reality and manifestation and stuff like that, it's the perfect sign to have us fall into disillusionment. And that's why we've been disillusioned. We've been tricked essentially into thinking that we're actually in Pisces, we're actually in Aquarius energy, we're actually in the Age of Aquarius because of the technological uprising. But the reality is that the reason why there's a technological uprising is because in the previous age, that's when it all started. It started in the Age of Aquarius. the rising of technology didn't start in Age of Pisces. That doesn't really make very much sense, does it? Because if you think about it, what does technology have to do with feminine water energy? It doesn't have anything to do with it. Feminine water energy just created what Age of Aquarius left behind. It didn't birth it. I mean, like, it didn't birth the idea. The idea came from Aquarius. So we passed the Aquarian age because the Aquarian age left his seed here, and now Pisces is just flourishing. Like, it's just nurturing. It's like, think of ages as, you know, mother and father who just conceived or whatever. Like, the father comes with the seed. The father puts the seed into the mother. And then the mother becomes pregnant and then births the child. That's how ages work. So everything that we're experiencing right now was started with the Age of Aquarius. The greatest gift that the Divine Masculine left behind for us is the technological advancements. But now we're in the realm and we're in the hands of Age of Pisces, the mother, who is just kind of like raising us, raising this. So yeah, that's basically why we feel like we're in the Age of Aquarius, because we've been deceived by Age of Pisces or Piscean energy to believe that. Now here's the fun part, I guess. Age of Pisces can be very, 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 very dangerous because of the fact that we're in a state of disillusionment all of the time, and we're always getting lost in a dream, and we don't know when to snap back out of reality, and we don't know what is reality and what isn't reality. I just said it. We don't know what is reality and what isn't reality. And I think that the people who must not be named to control our overlords who must not be named to control a lot of our communication, a lot of like Western media and stuff like that, they know this. They know that we're in the Age of Pisces, and we're just kind of like in a deep slumber of sleep, thinking that we're in the Age of Aquarius and that this technological era is our end, when the truth is it's not our end. But like, we're kind of manifesting our own end because we believe that Age of Aquarius is here and we're over. Does that make sense? But in reality, what is actually happening is we're manifesting our own end, because Age of Pisces is all about manifestation of our dreams, or our subconscious thoughts. So when we have the thought that technology is like is just naturally going to be taking over, and there's nothing that we can do to stop it, we give our power away to the dark feminine, or the dark forces, whatever you want to call it. Some people call it Satan, some people call it the dark feminine, some people just, call it the age of AI, or whatever, the human evolution, whatever you science people call it. That we're being tricked to give our power away to an entity. This phone that I'm recording this on right now, we're being tricked into giving our power away. And the only way to break that spell and undo it is to just detach. Is to just stop relying on our phones. Is to just, use cash instead of our cards, instead of tapping away at everything. That is the key. That's the way to break the spell of the Age of Pisces, is to snap out of it. Stop looking at media. Stop thinking that anything that the media says or that Hollywood says, or that movies tell you, is to detach from all of it. Because what are movies? Movies are a creative outlet to get you to visualize something. And when you visualize it, you see it as more real. And even I'm guilty of this. And in some ways, maybe I'm guilty of this myself. Entertainment, it's music. Music is the most deadly because it actually does have the power to raise or lower our consciousness and our vibrations. That's why I try to listen to this kind of music more, like music that doesn't have lyrics, music that doesn't have a narrative, music that doesn't have a certain beat that could be demonic, or it could be, like lower vibrational to our soul. Age of Pisces is the creative age, is the age of the divine mother, or it could be the age of the dark mother. Because if you look at all this, all of these toxic ideologies that are spreading throughout the West, what is it actually? What does it lack? It lacks the masculine, because it's trying to push out the masculine. Why is it trying to push out the masculine? It's trying to push out the masculine, the patriarchy, as a lot of feminists call it, because that is the antithesis of it. If the masculine if the masculine rises, then that's the end of the dark feminine. That's why I talk about this stuff so much. So yeah, that's all that I'm gonna say. We're actually in the age of Pisces, and the more that you realize it, the faster you snap out of it and stop thinking that we're actually in the age of Aquarius, because we're not in the age of Aquarius. The age of Aquarius has passed. It passed in 1980. It's gone. The age of Aquarius gave us a gift, and we're using it right now. The advancements to technology, our phones, our computers, our internet, that's where it rose. And now we're the children of the age of Aquarius, and our mother, age of Pisces energy, Neptunian energy, is taking care of us. Now let's walk more toward divinity instead of more toward dark feminine. And the way to do that is to just be more divine. So be more compassionate, be more thoughtful, be more creative in good ways. Create good things, create good products, create good companies, create good business. And listen to the masculine. The divine masculine, not the dark masculine, because the dark masculine is like Sam on steroids. And what that means is the dark masculine is just the dark masculine is information and intellect without the need to protect, and without the need to guide, and without the need to show a bit of empathy where it's needed. So yeah, that's where I'm leaving it off. Subscribe, like this video, and leave me comments. Have a good day or night. Bye guys.